Alright, and we are back with AF versus Aqianer. Sorry if I butchered that. I'm just going to say North America versus Europe. But looking at our second map right now is Grid. After the first map, AF coming out on top, 13-11 final score. And we had a lineup change for AF. Looking at Patum coming in for Biggie, even though Biggie was the top fragger for AF last map, Patum is still going to come in and sub in for Biggie. Sadokist, you want to take it away?
Yeah, and as you say that, Patum coming in cold was the first man to go down this round, but it doesn't matter as AF, and they are very good on Grid, I should say. They did 13-3 my team, and that's not saying much sometimes, but they did 13-3 on my team in a very convincing way. They like to rush up the back B alley with a 74U, and I'm not sure who won knife round there. I didn't quite catch that, but either way, they're on attack first, and they've got the well, I shouldn't say that, 3 men up versus no men up now as they take the round. Quick 1-0 score. So yeah, as we said, Patum in for Biggie, a bit of a surprise. I guess they are brothers, so I guess that's only a family accord. They would agree to that, so, and that's what it's going to be. Pour yourself another stiff drink. This one could still be close, as good as AF is on this. If they take this, that'll wrap it up in a straight 2-0 fashion. If not, we'll go to a London server for equated ping tiebreak, and obviously the anti-lag being a subject of much concern. We saw AF won with the higher ping on the first map. I know that in the regular season against IGL, against 4-0, when they had the lower pings, they actually came out with a loss, 13-11. It was a very good game from what I hear, but the ping difference was a bit of a story. So we'll see how AF copes with that now. That has been their nemesis early on, and in this round they're going to go down quite easily to the German team as they've got 3 men up, and they will get the defuse and tie it up 1-1 early on. So once again, we're keeping it a 1-round score all the way through.
I have a feeling this is going to be neck and neck all the way through. We're looking at a photo finish here. Honestly, I think Helmsy and Speedy obviously coming out big right off the bat. 3 kills for both of them. Yeah, they're both 3-1. Helmsy does have that extra defuse though, so that puts him a little bit on top. But I'm going to be looking at Helmsy for this round with that old golden AK top B area. Moving into that mid B stair. It's going to be watching his back there because he's got smoke up at that B bomb. Looks like he's going to be rotating to that A site. Here's one at Statue. Takes out Speedy at Statue. At bottom B. Going to check out that A overlook. Still playing those mid stairs. I think he's being real cautious. Oh, actually, here's one reloading at the bottom of the stairs in that doorway. Going to flash out. And it was Cubby down there. So, looks like Helmsy's bit on top of his game right now, but again is going to be coming up on his butt here and going to try and pass it. Back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Within 3 rounds, there's 3 players with 4 frags. 2 of them on the German team, that's Helmsy and again, and Kubi for the Altered Focus team. Like we said, the Germans nice and quick. This is obviously AF's map, like I said, not surprised by the choice, but they obviously took the Germans on their map, and a team ace early on. That's a way to set the momentum, set the tone, and I didn't even get to shoutcasting that round, and it was already over. So they took that one by commanding force, planning it at B. We're going to see bomb go B most of the time in this map. That seems to be the trend. It's a very quick, obvious way to go, and I've picked a class. I better get off the team here quickly. Already, again, we're going to see Helmsy, a couple quick set nades going into that top B. Helmsy fails his nade and comes up with a TK on Pylon. But returns a frag into Vers, while Izmira kills Kubi and again kills, and Helmsy kills Ruin now. So AF with only 1 man up, and that's not going to matter as Helmsy's going to take him down. That puts him at 7-2. He's top fragging this match, and it is a 3-2 score in favor of the Germans. So Helmsy makes up for that terrible, terrible nade, I have to say, that killed Pylon early on.
Yeah, I actually did not see the nade, but I'm sure it just bounced off a wall or something. I know I've killed plenty of my teammates in that top B area because I've messed up a nade just by a pixel or 2. But quick, a few little kills off the bat here. Looking at a 3v2 situation in favor of AF. Looking at Helmsy and again 2 top fraggers for the Germans. going against Cubby at 7-4, and Patum 1-4. Now again is looking at a 1v2 situation with the clutch coming at that bottom B area, going to the top through those stairs. He's got to clear that office. Sees Cubby in the office. Gonna take him out. Gets the tag. Failed knife. More like a rubber knife, actually, in my opinion. But gets that pistol kill on Patum and is gonna get the bomb, the fuse, with the clutch with 2v1.
Well, two things that have to be mentioned here. The first is I don't want to, come down on anyone too quickly. I'll give anyone a chance. But Patum came in cold. Biggie had a great match in the first map, and they subbed him out for Patum, and Patum is currently 1-5, and that was a bit of a mistake on that last round there. He missed the flash, and then obviously got taken down by the knife. The second thing I want to pick up on is that AF seemed to be abusing the flash. I think it was Kubi that was actually playing in blinds last round. Threw the flash out the window for no reason at all. It wasn't an obvious flash spot, and that gave away his position, which allowed the German team to come in and take them both down relatively easy. This round, though, a little bit different. AF in a 5-2 situation. And as I say that, of course, like always, it changes. So now they're in a 4v2 situation. And Kubi goes down, so that's going to put them into a 3v2. So I'm just going to stop talking, because if I do, they'll eventually calm down. Nevertheless, we're going to take a look over toward the Germans as they're looking toward that bottom A area. Pylon and Hyla, the two men up, they both got 47s in hand, and they're both tagged up right now. One gets tagged up from that bottom, and one gets tagged up from the top B side. So we're going to see if anything is going to come from that. Not a lot of pushing going on. Verge is going to sit right outside, in between those, the bottom and top A, with I believe that is a 47 in his hand, and Ruined with a 74 is on the A side, and Speedy is with again a 74. So not a great pick gun, but he's going to sit top B, looking toward that top A. Does spot one up and gets a couple quick tags, but again, that gun not quite powerful enough to take him down, unless the German player decided to be a little bit innocent. Not sure if Speedy realized he saw the player just cross. Hopefully he did, so he's going to run down toward bottom A. And that's going to put them working equally together here toward that B area. Hyla's going to bait his teammate there. A little bit surprised by that. They are going to run out together. Both of them still up, though. And that's going to give them... They don't have bomb, though, so that's a bit of a disadvantage. And as Pylon runs out quite quickly, gets taken down by Speedy, and Ruined comes back into Hyla. And that's going to bring them one round closer and bring it back to 4-3 again. It's anyone's game all the way through, so see if anything changes. And another mention, too, is we have had a side switch, but it was a 4-2 score early on for the defensive side. Keep an eye on that trend to see if the defensive side is the side to be on, but last map, obviously, it didn't matter, so we'll see if that changes this map.
Yeah, I'm trying to find Cubby right now in that mid. There he is. He's going to flash at that top A area, gets a tag, and Ruined with a double kill on his nade, taking out Hyla, and again, looking at 5v3 situation right now in favor of AF. Cubby, of course, playing that back A area, sees one jump across in that office. He knows he's there, he's just going to prone, play it easy, got to play that pick, but then again, if whoever just jumped across, if he does go back to that top A area near the truck in mid, Cubby might not have seen him go back. So looking at Verse taking out Pylon with a headshot, 4v2 situation right now, and Cubby taking out Helmsy. Cubby's gonna push through and gets the kill on Isamaru. There we go.
Yeah.
I think I got it right.
Yeah. That sounds more like a Persian name than a German name, but nevertheless, that's a great round for Cubby. Good push, good pick from that wooden box at A, and that is a great spot to play. Obviously, it limits you to what you see. Why did I just pick a class? Get back on a spectator here. We're going to switch it back over. We talked early on about communications for in the first map of the German team, obviously working well communication-wise. This is a very communicated-based map, especially on offense, and they... Oh, well, I'm going to stop talking. Everything I say turns out wrong, but I was going to say they're not picking up the rounds that they need to pick up on offense, and that's a lack of communication thing. So if that continues, this could be a runaway for AF on defense, but... Again, as I say that, the things change. It is a 5-4 score for AF now, and we're going to see if anything changes this round. Lurk, take it away.
All right, I'm actually looking at Speedy right now, pushing all the way through that top B area, and takes out Isamaru from the B stairs on that attack side and gets a kill right after start. Is going to get a flash in the face though. I'm sure that's not too easy on the eyes there, but it's going to run back to that bottom B area, goes down those stairs. Gotta watch that back B alley. I think the Germans aren't playing that alley well enough. If they play, well, actually, again, gets taken out, and bomb is going to go down at that back B alley. Speedy knows it's there, probably tells his teammates, because I can see one of his teammates going to that top satellite area. Of course, that was Verse getting taken out, though. Speedy getting the kill on Hyla after Hyla pushed through that back B area. Speedy's coming up big for his team this round, though. Pylon looking at a 1v3 situation right now, but his score is 3-8. He's at that top A area. He's gonna get tagged. Gets tagged with a flash. Sees him, but doesn't stop to shoot. Just keeps on running, and Ruined is gonna take him out for that 6v4 lead. And back to you, Sato.
Yeah, and obviously we got a bit of a replay here with the American configs, so we've got the kill cam back in action. Nice to see him in this matchup. I will give you a quick score rundown. Speedy is running away with this one with a 13-4 score. And it's a bit of a tie-up game in a single digits for the Germans at 8-6 is again is there again. And it's a 5-on-5 situation. The Germans looking to work toward that A side, which is a bit surprising. You don't see a lot of teams doing that. Like I said early on, B seems to be the quicker position to play. And the Germans, oh, they line up for Kubi, and he's going to come up with a huge double kill. And that's going to drop the bomb at that inside server room on A. And that leaves the Germans pretty much out of it now as Kubi's taken control of that top A area. He's going to spot up another one and take him down. That's Pylon that he's going to get this time around. And if he gets Hyla, I believe that's going to be a 4K. It might even be a 5K. I can't quite see on my config. Not sure who got the first kill there for Altered Focus. He is going to hear him running toward that A side. Does tag him up, and he's going to spam away in hopes that he'd turn around and peek. He does not, so he's sitting on the opposite side of that control tower. Does run toward that A side now, and Kubi's going to chase him down. He is the last man up. It is a 1v1, I should mention early on. And he's going to go down to Hyla. Hyla turned around and turned that round completely backwards, as it looked like Kubi had everything to gain, nothing to lose. And Hyla, with the BMW emblem, comes back with that 74 in hand. That's a big clutch round for the Germans, and that's going to put them within one at 6-5. So, see if it stays close. We said it would. So far, we're not lying to you.
I'm at a loss for words right now, but I'm going to be taking a look at Ruined at that back A area. He's spamming his flashes right now, and now he's taking out his nade. Throws it at the ground, not going to get a kill, but Cubby's going to take out Helmsy, Hyla taking out Verse, so we're looking at a 4v4. Cubby, 15-8 right now. I think he's doing pretty well. Sorry, I'm getting a whole bunch of spectator glitches right now. But looking at Speedy taking out Hyla, and I think back B area. Cubby flanking around, takes out his Amaru. He's gonna play that far back A area, gets the headshot, and again, great reaction time there. Cubby coming up big again, really dominating this A side. He's gonna try to find that bomb and cover it. General objective for defense. Making a lot of noise though. And Pylon jumping through, takes out Cubby. Pylon looking at a 1v3 situation right now. Has the bomb actually, and is going to rotate back to that mid A area and spots one up at that mid truck. Tags him, doesn't get the frag though. I have a feeling someone's going to shoot that red barrel in front of him if he doesn't move. There he goes. He's been spotted going to B. So AF knows where he is. He's still going to push through nice and quickly. Knows one's coming up. And Speedy, with a nice jump over the bomb at B bomb site, takes out Pylon while he's prone in the office area there. And here we go with the kill cam. There it was. And back to you, Seda.
Yeah, quick notification there about Kubi. He's been playing great. He's had 2 great rounds, but he can't come up, capitalize on that last frag. Obviously, he lost that clutch situation in the previous round, and the last round got taken down there when he had the option for the final kill. he is top fragging, but he's 17 and 9. Make that 18 and 9. As I say that, he's going to take down one of the Germans, and another one of the Germans going down at back server room at B. But the point I'm trying to make is that he's dying quite a bit. They get another team ace. That's their second team ace for Altered Focus, and they're going to take it 8-5 with a 3-round gain. It's the biggest spread we've seen in both maps, so AF running away just a little bit here. But the point I want to make is Kubi's dying quite a bit, and he's got to avoid the deaths. He's tied with Patum for the most deaths on the team. If he can avoid that, play a little bit more conservative, I think they'll come up with even more rounds here, as so far the Germans have yet to break double digits with any fragger, so they're getting a little bit worked here. It's a bit of a carry, I must say, for Speedy and Kubi. Speedy sitting on 15 and 5, Kubi 18 and 9. This round, two men down aside, so it's a 3-on-3. And the Germans coming up with Helmsy coming up with a great kill as he pushes in toward blinds, and Vers gets taken down from Hyla. Vers now sitting on bottom with 4 and 8. Patum's going to be 5 and 9, so those two need to step it up just a little bit. But nevertheless, the Germans are sitting in that same sort of position where they're a little bit flat-footed, I guess you could say, on grid. Kubi last man up for Altered Focus. The Germans looking to bring it back around here. Kubi sitting in that bottom B area, looking toward the stairs. Does make noise when he goes prone. Not sure if he's aware he does. And he is making noise while he's crouched, so see if they pick up on the noise triggers. He is going to spot up the guy at blinds, takes him down, but the Hyla comes around with a great quick knife. He almost got taken down running through that crossfire, but he does come up with the knife, and that's going to give them the round. We're going to see it here on the kill cam as he runs quickly around that corner and lunge knives from 40 feet away, as it's Call of Duty lunge knife at times. And that's going to put them 8-6, 1 round closer and back in touch.
Yeah, a quick comment on Cubby. I think the thing that's going on with him is he's playing that back A area great, along with mid. And actually, right now he's going bottom B. Looks like a hard A, or excuse me, hard B push from the German team as Helmsy gets taken out up top. 2v4 situation right now. But back to oh sorry, 1v4 situation. Speedy with the clutch situation right now. 1v3 as he takes out Pylon. Trying to find Speedy. Takes out again and is going to quickly rotate back to that bottom A overlook. He's going to push all the way back through to that back A area. Not sure if they know where he is. Looks like Isamaru might be able to spot him up, but is going to mess up his fall right there. He's going to toss a flash. He's going to get those tags, and here's the bomb going down. So he's going to get this frag right here. Oh, actually misses the frag, and Hyla taking out Speedy. I wasn't spectating Speedy at the time, but I'm sure he was still flashed from those two 15-second flashes. But, sorry, continuing my comment on Cubby is, I think he's just getting a little confident in himself. You know, he's making a lot of noise when he's in those clutch situations, and he's got to tone it down. He's just got to take it easy. We saw the same thing with Zemo versus DFL, where they would come into that crawl space by B bomb on what was the map, Radiation, and they would get so anxious to get in there and just they'd get taken out because, you know, you get heard when you move in crowd. But let's take a look at this.
I also, oh, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I also want to mention Cubby's been a little aggressive on flashes. And actually, I shouldn't be doing this during a match, but I did just message to him in Steam saying, calm down a little bit, because he threw a couple flashes. The last round we saw him throw one blatantly when a guy was running at him, so obviously had no chance for the kill. This round, though, we will jump into it, as obviously a 1v1 situation is important to cover, and we've got Ismura, who's sitting on the bottom frag at 7-11, versus the top frag now for Speedy at 21-7 for AF, and he's going to cross that top mid, but get taken down by Ismura. He gets a little bit too aggressive with that 74U, and that's going to tie the score. We thought AF had a runaway. No chance. We are at an 8-8 score. Unbelievable stuff. There's nothing in it, like we mentioned, all the way along. And the Germans have come back from a 3-round deficit to tie it up. And this is, again, anyone's game. So, see what happens. I'm going to hand it back to you. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but I just thought I'd bring that point up.
No problem. I'm going to take a look at Speedy right now, looking at that bottom B area. Going to be pushing through those mid stairs. Spots one up, gets taken out, though, by Hyla in those mid stairs. Trying to find who has bomb right now. Not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Patum is actually going to push that A bomb. 2v3 situation right now with the Germans in favor. All bottom fraggers for the teams right now with Verse 6 and 10, Patum at 5 and 11. Helmsy for the Germans right now is at 11 and 13. Pylon 10 and 15. Isamaru 8 and 9. And Patum is going to spot one up at bottom overlook it. Hey, gonna get tagged from C2 area at spawn. Oh, 2 quick kills there from AF. Patum on Helmsy and Verse on Pylon. While Verse gets taken out by Isamaru. And Patum throwing a nade straight up there. Doesn't get the kill. Spots him up. Gets the last kill there on Isamaru. Great exchange of kills there by the 2 teams. But AF coming out on top again. And it might not be much of a lead, but AF is still holding that lead a little bit. You know, German team is coming back. I must.
Yeah, absolutely. They had a couple quick 3 rounds, and then obviously AF picked up one more to bring it back to 9-8. But the Germans are right back in this. They've switched the momentum again around. In this round, they're up. With Kubi being the last man up, they've got a 3-on-1 situation. Kubi spotted up at that top A area, getting shot at from a 74U across from top B. That's not going to do a lot of damage, but obviously they've got him called at this point. He's going to turn around with the 47 and hand a little bit more power in that gun, and try and get a reverse pick into that top B area. Not going to get a reverse pick, though, as the Germans smart enough not to pick him. I'm not sure exactly which player that was. I apologize. And he's going to try and rotate all the way through their spawn, but get taken down quite easy by Helmsmy, and I have to say Helmsmy's been quite impressive. He's back up to a 14-14 score. They've turned it around the whole team. I said they were on single digits. They've got 4 players in the double digits now. AF only with 3 players in the double digits. So they've got more teamwork going on again. We mentioned communication. So the Germans are doing quite well there. This round, let's see what's going to happen. We're going to take it away following that bomb carrier. And it looks like they're going to favor toward that A side again, sorry, as Helmsy with that bomb. They are going to spot up one. Oh, with a quick... That's a great play by Kubi to fake him off the bomb, push him back, and get a great kill. And AF comes up with 3 quick frags as the Germans come back with only 1 into Ruined. So he's the only man down. There's 2 up, Hyla and Ismira, with that bomb down in the back A area, the back bottom A area. And Kubi's got his eyes on that from top A. He's beating them through mid every time with smokes, and he's got another great kill. Paid him with another one into Hyla just before that to end the round, and that's going to give them the 10-9. They're 3 rounds away. This is as close as it is, as close as it's been the whole time. They're that much closer to getting the game, and they've got the advantage that much closer. If they can hold on, they'll take this 2 straight. So hopefully, I want to see a 3rd game, but we'll see what happens.
I would definitely agree with you there. Oh man, I'm gonna be honest. I would almost pay money to see a 3rd game between these 2 teams. This has been awesome. But quick little comment. You can join us here at playigl.com or on PlayIGL Game Surge and MIRC. We'll be taking shoutouts at the end. Just address them to IGL Alert or Sato Kit, and we'll be sure to get those out there. But do keep them clean, otherwise I will not be reading them. But looking at AF taking out another round, so they're extending their lead a little bit, ahead by 2 rounds. Germans need that 3-round streak just to come back and take that lead. But I don't know if it'll happen here, because 2 of them just gets taken out at back B area. Like I said before, they really are struggling with that back B alley. As Speedy gets taken out by Pylon, and Pylon taking out another kill with the AK-74U. And Patum taking out Pylon with a knife, getting a little taste of his own medicine there. Helmsy with the bomb on bottom, B. He's going to play it nice and slow with that golden AK. He's got to get that bomb down. Really, really important round for them. But he is going to get taken out from, I think, below the desk in the office there. And that's going to bring it to 9 and 12 in favor of AF.
Yeah, and I gotta say, as much as we were knocking on Patum early on, he's turned things around. He's at 11 and 12 now, I believe. I can't quite see the score right now. Yes, 11 and 12, so he has turned things around. It's 12-9. We're facing a GG World Cup final match situation for the USA team over the Germans. And obviously they want to wrap things up as quickly as possible, and the Germans want to prevent them as best they can. We're going to see what's going to happen. Obviously, the Germans being quite predictable, I have to say, and playing that A side, but Helmsy coming in with a great frag, and Helmsy's a thinker, I have to say. He's quite quick on his feet to move around, and obviously he's already not even going to dwell on his kill at A and rotate back toward that back A area, as they've got 2 bottom A. And AF down a man here as the Germans in a 3v2 situation. Speedy and Verz, the last man up. We're going to switch over and try and find Speedy if we can, as he is the top fragging player in the scrim at 26 and 11. And he's just playing it nice and slow on that A site. Peeking toward that Carlot. Is going to spot one up coming out of that A hall. That is Helmsy. That's the top fragger for the Germans, and that's going to put them in a great advantage. And we are in a 1v1 as Speedy takes down his mirror, who took down Verz just before that. So it's Pylon versus Speedy for the GG. We're going to see what's going to happen here. And Speedy, if he takes this, will drop a 29. He won't quite hit the 30, so maybe he wants to lose this and hit the 30. I don't know, just for bragging rights. Be a Captain America, if you will. But he's going to nice and crouch toward that A site. The time ticking away. The Germans got to make a move, and we're going to switch over and see Pylon. He's coming through that mid area. He's got the 74U in hand, trying to spot up some noise triggers and get Speedy to peek him. I don't think it's going to work. I think they're going to lose this one on time. He is going to get the bomb, but I don't think they've got this. I think it's going to go GG based on time. Speedy's going to hear him planting that bomb. Does spot him up. Not a chance. Time's going to run out, I do believe, as Pylon rushing. Speedy running away. Rothel tricks him around the... And that's a GG based on time. I've never seen that before, but Team USA, a 2-0 sweep, a 13-9, and a 13-11. They take this one. Speedy, man of the match, without a doubt. Obviously, he had something close to 10 bomb plants in the first match. He's a 28-11 and 3 plants this match. Unbelievable game for both players, both teams, but specifically Speedy. I mean, that's great work. So, I don't know. What do you think? That's a bit surprising for me.
I've never seen a GG off of a time play. I'm surprised right now, but that I have to admit that was a great play by Speedy. And quick little shout out here from Herox. I'm not sure if he actually wanted me to say this, but I am going to say it because a little funny, little not. But Cubby and Speedy's shoulders must hurt is what he says. But yeah.
You can do all the showcasts if you want. Apparently, I didn't open MIRC before the scrim, so my bad on that one. I do want to give a shout out to the Germans. I can relate with them. My dad used to own a Volkswagen dealership, so I'm practically German, so I know where they're coming from on that one. But yeah, good game all around. I want to see a few more of these. This is fun stuff. I almost think there should be a league where they do a 2-map series to make the pings fair, and you know, that was pretty cool stuff, I have to say. Obviously, the rule set being a difference. AF fell victim to a few overzealous flashes, I guess you could say. But obviously, they came out with it 2 straight, so you know, good for them. Good all-around game. The sub between Patum and Biggie, a bit of a surprise. Patum came up a little bit big late in that match. I expected you know, him to come in cold. Biggie was top frag early on, so a bit of a surprise. And but as they're brothers, I suppose they could share that one, no problem. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. Obviously we don't know the German team.